not using it too much. So that's good to see. The penultimate match, the semi-main event of Survivor Series, rather, was Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss in what was the third... Sorry?
No,
Summerslam. What was the third squash match of the night. Ronda just battered her.
Oh my God, she's mint mind when it... This is the thing, isn't it? So Ronda pitches up with some fantastic eye makeup that looks very intimidating. She's an intimidating girl anyway. Like,
it looked like she was trying to put her eyeshadow on going in a car that was moving at 90 miles an hour. It kind of went all the way back to the back of her head.
Oh, she just looked wicked. Rocked up. And Alexa Bliss, like, I'm a big fan of Alexa Bliss, to be fair. Like, you know, I don't like her, but I love her. And she just rocked up and she just double jointed or pulled her arm out.
She had her in an arm lock, which Bliss sold brilliantly, and a dislocated arm spot. She just slammed her a few times, gave her a few judo throws. Then as H said there, she put her in the arm lock and then put the armbar on her instantly. Bliss taps. New women's champion. It was a lovely moment at the start of the match when you had Natty go in with her dad's jacket on from Survivor SummerSlam 92, I believe it was, which was a really nice touch for Natty. Then you had her as your new champion. For some reason, the Bellas then decided to come in.
Oh yeah, also, the Bellas.
Why were the Bellas at ringside for Ronda Rousey's match, but not at ringside for Daniel Bryan's match, who is her husband? Yeah. That didn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay, whatever. Yeah. And there was celebrations, and Ronda got very, very PDA with her husband. Which, fair enough.
She did what, because she's a fan, this is the thing, she's a massive fan, so she did a typical fan thing. I'm not being funny, but I would do the same, like, I'm a champion! Yeah. Like, she just lost it a little bit.
She lost it.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and then that moved on to Raw when they ended up having a championship celebration for Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
All of the Raw women surrounding the ring, and Stephanie McMahon trying to play the Ronda is better than all of you. Well done.
It's because of me.
It's because of my marketing and brilliance. And Steph does such a good job of being an annoying person. Eventually, Ronda had enough of it and basically said, "No, you guys aren't beneath me. You're on. Get up onto the apron, get into the ring." She hit Steph with the armbar and again broke her arm. Yeah. How many times can you break your arm in 1 year? I think if that's a record, Steph's going for it at the moment.
Yeah.
So that was good to see, and I've heard some comments, some negatives on it, saying it's a bit disrespectful to make the women's division sort of seem different to the rest of the show, to keep having these little portions.
I think a lot of it is marketing, this evolution. You know, it is marketing. It is pushing it out. They have to advertise what's going on.
Exactly.
They are, on one hand, being a woman, it's lovely. It's getting pushed out there. You're bringing this to people's attention that the women are on a complete even keel with the men now. Like, if anything, there's actually some overly talented women that outshine some of the men now.
I'd love to see in the future to have a lot more intergender men versus women matches, because I think putting certain members of the women's division against some of the members of the men's division could be amazing. Like, just off the top of your head, if you put Ember Moon in a match with AJ Styles, the fact that one's a man and one's a woman, you could have some ridiculously good spots.
Stuff. Yeah. So it's hard. I know what people and the thing is with this Ronda thing is Ronda's a massive. It's massive anyway. So she does sell WWE. She does sell Raw at the moment. So it's working.
And she even said herself that she's not Brock Lesnar. She said it on the promo. And she is there every week. And as long as that's still the case, no one can have a problem.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Good. And I'm looking forward to see where they go with it from there. So that was that. That's pretty much it. Now we've got the main event of the show, which is very strange because it when the two men got in the ring, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar both were booed down to the ring. Brock Lesnar's been the champion for a long time, too long. Roman Reigns is not really the guy everybody wants to see in this position at the moment. No. Now, I'm not talking down. It's too easy to talk down Roman Reigns and to say, "Oh, I don't like him. He's not over. It's this and this and that." He's a very talented person. Roman Reigns is good. He's not terrible on the mic. He's writing. The people who write for him aren't great. He's good in the ring. He has good matches. A lot of people.
I think he wouldn't have this rep behind him, of what people think and the fan theory behind him, if it wasn't for the fact that we could have this championship a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, he kept
you
losing.
wouldn't have had it
No.
if we could have just had it. That's the issue.
He kept losing all the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, how are you supposed to get behind someone who loses all the time?
Yeah.
And also, it's him painting himself as this, the establishment don't want me to win. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, don't be ridiculous. Like, they obviously do. Like,
They
it doesn't
obviously
work
do.
like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we'll get to this match. So the two of them are in the ring. And then for me, the biggest pop of the whole night, Braun Strowman's music hits.
Yeah.
And he walks down to the ring and says, I'm not going to be like the coward Money in the Banks in the past. I'm going to cash in front of your faces.
Face to face.
Which I thought he meant straight away, this is now going to be a triple threat match. Which he decided not to do, rightly, correctly.
He stood there and waited.
He stood there and waited. And so
Crack on, then.
which is brilliant in terms of, yes, you are standing there waiting for them to win so you can face them, but you're still not facing them when they're fit. It's still going, well, I'm not going to be that much of a good guy. Let's let them fight a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Lesnar's undoing in this match was Braun Strowman, because Lesnar spent the whole match focused on him. And he hit him with a steel chair, he hit him with an F5 on the outside, all started by Roman Reigns actually doing a suicide dive onto Braun Strowman to start all of this, and then very cleverly Brock Lesnar threw the briefcase right up to the top of the ramp, so you knew, the fans knew, even though we didn't think this at the time, there was not going to be a cash-in that night. He gets back into the ring, he's hit with a spear by Reigns, 1, 2, 3, there's a new champion after nearly 500 days. The reaction was good for Reigns. I think that's more because of the fact, A, there's a new champion.
Yeah, you've just got rid of him. That's the thing, isn't it?
And B, all of the stuff that's just happened. So Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, it's all going on. So the fans are excited. Cut to black, that's the end of SummerSlam. So all that's really left for now is to talk about the main event of Raw, which we talked about earlier, Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. I said a while ago, the second Brock Lesnar is that title's off him, they need to defend the title on Raw instantly. That's exactly what they've done. It's shades of Daniel Bryan versus John Cena a few years ago, when John Cena picked Bryan completely out of the blue to be the champion, to be the challenger. The reason Cena did that then is because Bryan was the most over guy in the company, and Cena, they want the rub of making Cena look like a good guy. You get the feeling that's why they did it this time, because Finn Balor is so popular and not used as people would like him to. That's why they've chosen him, and it was a good decision for me. One small irk with this is, why wouldn't Finn Balor, having performed so well as the Demon yesterday in a match that meant nothing...
Yeah. Why didn't he go away? He's had all show to pop his makeup on.
Yeah, even though...
Why couldn't he pop in again? But...
Even though Baron Corbin believes that
he
he's
is actually the Demon's a different person.
Yeah, he thinks he's a different person. There was a match earlier in the night which we've just missed out, which is the first match, Baron Corbin versus Bobby Lashley. Baron Corbin lost very quickly.
Such a boring match.
So yeah, and just before the main event as well, Steph said to Kurt, "Why on earth didn't you stop Ronda Rousey from breaking my arm?" Yeah, because if he'd gone to the ring in an all-women's moment and stopped it from being assaulted, that wouldn't have looked bad at all.
No, exactly.
So Kurt Angle is now officially on holiday. Or vacation. For a few weeks, and Constable Baron Corbin is no longer Constable Baron Corbin. He's acting general manager of Raw. So that's actually quite a big development.
Yeah. Easter egg.
Yeah, quite something for next week especially. So to the main event, brilliant match of Raw.
Oh,
very good. Much better than the main event SummerSlam into in-ring action. Finn Balor for the first time since he lost the Universal title. Oh, he didn't lose it. Since the first time he had to give it up. He has his first one-on-one match. Reigns and Balor put on a good match. Very good. High-paced.
And to be fair to Roman, because obviously Finn's style is high-paced. He's all over that. He's jumping, he's flipping. Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he? And to be fair to Roman, completely caught up, kept up with him. Fantastic. Yeah. I was actually quite taken back, because I thought this was just going to be the big guy versus the... the little guy. But no, fair play, lots.
Good. And then it ended with Braun Strowman coming out and saying exactly the same as he said the night before, I'm going to cash in on whoever wins. And then Balor caught Roman off guard, and I thought for a split second he hit the basement drop kick, and Reigns was in the drop zone for the coup de grace. He just got out of the way, hit him with a spear. That was it for that match.
That was that.
And then, Hannah, I think I'll let you describe what happened next.
So... this is my pet peeve at the moment. So obviously, like, he's coming in, Braun's in, you know, he's handed the case to the ref, like, come on, and the ref goes, oh, what do you want to do with this? What's this for? I'm like, oh my god, how many times do you actually know what happens with the Money in the Bank contract?
They did it with Carmella a lot.
They did it with Carmella, they even did it with Bliss, when she tried to cash in on, like, the Nia. Oh my god! Like, I think the refs need to go back to school and understand what to do.
As somebody who wants Braun Strowman, that's himself, to be the Universal Champion,
come on.
You're angry that he was cost the Universal title by a ref. But then,
hurry up!
But then what happened next was a great moment, and I will say.
However, now I'm now contradicting myself. Cheers, ref, for not knowing what to do, because he's still got the briefcase.
Yeah, and as he is about to he kicked Roman in the stomach, and it was just
with his, like, because not be funny, Roman got up, and then literally Braun with his, like, 2 million foot of leg, thunk.
Yeah, and
got him.
He was out the ring, and everyone thought he was about to cash in. JoJo said the announcement, and then you get a brilliant moment of Sierra Hotel India Echo Lima Delta.
Oh my god!
The Shield are back in full ring gear. Just 24 hours earlier, thinking that Dean Ambrose was going to turn, and man, that's not happening now.
No, it's there. It's done.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
And they fair play to them, and it's good because Braun isn't completely dishevelled of his big man persona, monster persona. It took 3 of them. It took the Shield to reform and do it, and they literally did. They worked together. And
they hit the triple powerbomb through the table.
And then he did get back up. Yeah. He did fight them off, and then they had to try again. And
makes
then
both
they did
people
it.
Look great.
It's great. It's brilliant.
And now this is kind of, as I said, it's a clever way of keeping the title on Roman without having him, because you'd imagine Braun will probably stay away from cashing in for a little bit. That's what I would do, because there's no point if the Shield are together. You're never going to get them on their own. So yeah, really good weekend of wrestling. I thought it's been
2 titles now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. There's 2, as you said. Yeah, two titles in the Shield: the IC title and the Universal title.
It's like the old days.
It is like the old days. Although then it was the tag title and the United States Championship. So it only takes Ambrose to win a title as well, and they're all gold.
So there we go.
So that's it for the wrestling. We're going to
move on. Too exciting.
We're going to move on. That went way longer than I was anticipating. So we're very quickly now going to do a movie review. Now, every week we're going to try and do either a new movie or a classic movie, depending on what people want us to review. Yeah. So the first one is the last film we watched in the cinema, which is the new Jason Statham movie, The Meg. What you were expecting from this film was to have an action film with a big shark. What we got from this film was an action film with a big shark. Hannah dragged me to watch this film. I was not overly excited about it at all. But by the end, it was good. It was very good. So the basic plot of the film, now again, there's going to be spoilers here. The plot of the film is Jason Statham is a deep sea diver. What's his name in the film?
His name is Jonas Taylor.
So he's Jason Statham. Jason Statham was a deep sea diver, and he was rescuing some people in a submarine. And basically, within the first 5 minutes of the film, you see the side of the the submarine, being attacked by something from the outside. You then cut to Statham escaping this and having to release the escape pod and leaving a couple of people down below, saving the lives of the people who are in the escape pod. You then see the ship, the submarine blow up underneath him, basically confirming that he made the right choice, because if he hadn't, they would have blown up as well. You then cut to 5 years later when Statham is on a beach in sunny Thailand. He's a big drinker. He's had a few drinks. We then cut to to Dwight from The Office.
He's still Dwight. I don't care what he is.
Yeah, he's
and
Dwight.
Who he plays, Dwight.
But this time he's a billionaire version of Dwight. And he has an undersea research lab that he is just visiting for the very, very first time. So you see him go down this really old lift, and he's like,
It basically looks like an oil rig from the outside, doesn't it? Like in the Pacific Ocean somewhere.
Yeah, like in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. So he goes down this really old, dingy lift, and he's not happy.
And he's moaning about it.
Because it looks terrible, and then the doors open, and you get this really good shot of an underwater base, and it's brilliant. And the whole point is to try and find new life undersea. The plot of it is that they think that the crust of the Earth is actually made of hydrogen, so that if you go through it, it's not actually the crust of the Earth, and you will find a whole new set of creatures under the sea. And they're right.
And they're right.
So what happens now is you get a small crew going down to this hydrogen base.
It's like, what is it, like over 10,000 meters or something like that?
Under the sea.
Ear popping.
Under the sea. And within 5 minutes of being there, they're attacked by... What you don't actually see at the time is a very, very large creature that disables the ship and leaves them stranded under the water. So, funnily enough, the only person who can save them happens to be the ex-husband of one of the crew members who's stuck.
down there, which made no sense.
I'm guessing it's because they're all divers and they've all got
they've got these like relationships. They were all kind of like